I must confess I've not helped 1 million people in Africa. But I would like to tell you a little bit about Hometalk. And to do so, if I can please ask, it's just a little bit late this evening, if everybody can please just raise your hands as high as you can. Everybody, come on, you could do, everybody, great. And if the guy beside you did not spray deodorant, I'm sorry. Just raise them now, just a little bit higher, please. Excellent, everybody. Rabbi Fast, thank you, Rabbi Fast. Excellent. Now, hands down, please. Thank you. May I please ask, what did I ask you to do initially? To identify yourselves almost? By raising your hands. What did I ask you to do? Thank you. To raise your hands as high as you can. But just when I asked you to raise your hands a little bit higher, I saw, notwithstanding these lights, that everybody in this room raised their hands a little bit higher. Just when you thought you were reaching your full potential, you raised them a little bit more. And that is Hometalk. We empower millions of homeowners to reach higher. We empower millions of homeowners to use their hands to make their homes a more beautiful place through DIY. Founded just 5 years ago as a bootstrapped startup, Hometalk has become the world's largest DIY platform, DIY community. Just to give you a scope of the metrics, last month we have 7 million registered members. We have 43 million monthly visits, and we have 250 million page views a month on Hometalk. It's a user-generated platform. Think Pinterest, for instance. We don't supply the content. We have users around the world, mostly the US, women 35 plus. They're sharing their projects, in-depth tutorials, home and garden, how they use their hands to reach higher, how they use their hands to make their homes an even more beautiful place. Proud to say also here at a Nefesh B'Nefesh event that we have in our office in Jerusalem with nearly 50 people, mostly female employees, Olim from 10 countries around the world. And I'm also proud to say that being from Israel, we're being a true shining light onto the world. But I'm not here to talk about Hometalk, though, so let's get started a little bit on videos. A few months back, we saw BuzzFeed and Tasty and viral 60-second videos, and we decided, guys, let's jump on this bandwagon. Let's create short viral videos. So we did. And therefore, we got started creating short videos. And I've got to tell you, it has been a lot of fun, and we've learned a lot of new things. To demonstrate, I'd like to play a little bit of a game with you tonight. A matching game. I'm going to show you 4 videos that we distributed through our Facebook page. I'm going to show you 4 view counts, 790,000 views, 35 million views, 57 million views, and 104 million views. You are going to decide which video performed at which view count. Are we ready for the first video? Has anybody taken a tomato cage and make it into a topiary tree? Any DIYers here? Just by a show of hands for a second, anybody think this is 104 million views? Nobody. And if you know the answers, by the way, I ask you to please not ruin the surprise. The Christmas decor that comes out of our Jerusalem office, produced by your Haredi friends in Jerusalem. It's true. Video number 1, fall topiary trees. There we go. Video number 2, weed killer. Weed killers, those weeds, we want to get rid of them. 104 million. Anybody for 104 million? 57 million, 34 million, 790,000. Anybody? Anybody going once, going twice? No. Okay. Wow. Who likes that weed killer? Video number 3, are we ready? Using a pool noodle for Christmas decor. If anybody's looking for great crafts for the Christmas holidays, Hometalk. 104 million. Anybody for 104 million? Anybody? Has anybody done that before with their pool noodles? All the time, right? And our 4th video. How to clean a glass dish. This is very helpful, even if you don't celebrate Christmas. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, take note. Very helpful. All right, thank you. 4 videos. But let's get started here. Let's get moving along, guys. We have 4 videos and 4 view counts. We have the fall topiary tree, the weed killer, the pool noodle, and cleaning a glass dish. Just by show of hands, let's get started here with 790,000 views. Can I hear it for the fall topiary trees? There we go. Okay, that was not so exciting. Let's see if anybody wants the weed killer on 790,000. Anybody? Excellent. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, Sivan, for the audience participation. And the pool noodle, 790,000. All right. I see a couple hands going up. Excellent. Excellent. And the 4th one, anybody for the glass dish? There we go. Can I get a drum roll? Anybody does a drum roll? Thank you. All right, glass dish. Who got that right? Come on, show of hands. Thank you. Excellent. All right, let's hear it. Next video, 35 million views by show of hands. Who thinks it was the fall topiary tree? All right, pool noodle. 2. Excellent. And the weed killer. Oh, 35 million on the weed killer. Great job. All right, guys, 57 million, 104 million. Let's hear it. Can I hear it for the fall topiary tree on the 57? Anybody? And the pool noodle. Oh, you guys got that one right. That was excellent. And can anybody guess the final video? Come on, guys. Who thinks the pool noodle? The pool noodle. The pool noodle got 104 million views, and as of today, it's actually 106 million views. 7 weeks ago, the pool noodle turned into a wreath, got 104 million views on Hometalk. What have we learned? Producing about 150 videos over the last 6-7 months, and producing various types of content. We actually found a fascinating common thread. That just like authentic content works on Hometalk, user-generated content, content written by our members for our members, not by experts, not by celebrities, but by regular Hometalkers around the world, that's what works. And so too here, what you're looking at is a phenomenon. The videos that have been produced in our studios have been great. None of them, though, have hit more than 50 million views. Including the weed killer, 35 million. None of them hit more than 50 million. But when we started opening up our video distribution platform for our members to start uploading their videos, and all we would do is we would just speed it up, no beautiful close-up shots. Our members' videos from around the States, those 2 videos hit 50 million plus. What we see then is unbelievable. That when these users upload authentic content, that is what works. And therefore, what are we doing with our video strategy? We're doubling down on user-generated content, authentic content. And therefore, we have 2 shows a day on Facebook Live. Users from around the States, home talkers, are producing shows about projects that they do. And by the end of 2017, we hope to live stream from our website 10 hours a day of DIY projects to millions of Americans. But I'm only telling this to you to demonstrate something. Again, authentic content works. When it's rough around the edges, it works. When it embraces the chaos, it works. When it resembles real life, it works. And this message about authentic content mirrors my story of Aliyah. 4.5 years ago, my wife, baby boy, and I hopped on a plane and we came to Israel. We were here for a year to try it out. Can it work? I was doing an international MBA at Tel Aviv University. My wife taught at a gap year program, Israel Experience at Bar Ilan University. And we lived in Ramat Gan, not too far away from here. And Nefesh, you might want to shut the cameras or in the video for a second, because I've got to tell you, it was a really, really, really hard year. It wasn't easy. Culturally, I felt like a misfit. There was no Amazon Prime. And I wasn't sure if this would be the place for us. Even a prestigious internship I got at a large consulting firm in Tel Aviv, world-renowned, was a miserable experience. Yet, how then, the following year, did my wife, son, and I, through that phenomenal help of Nefesh B'Nefesh, make Aliyah? Have 2 more children that are full through and through Sabras, even though we live in Ramat Beit Shemesh, and my wife and I spending day and night totally devoted to improving the cultural, economic, and social dynamic here in Israel. What is it about Israel that has helped us do that has made us so passionate to do that? We've heard such great answers so far this evening. We all know. If I was hoping to lead a typical life, I wouldn't be here today. If I was going to settle for doing what everybody else was doing, I wouldn't be here today. I have 7 siblings. My parents, none of them are here. But if I was passionate on making a difference, if I was passionate about being true to myself and my identity, if I was passionate about leading an authentic life, capitalizing on opportunity never before presented to us in our history, at least since the fall of the Second Temple, then where else in the world can I possibly be? To sit here day and night and to teach Torah, and to build startups and to provide jobs, and to be a shining light on the nations. That is leading an authentic life. And that gives me passion day in and day out to continue to do the work that we do. The land of milk and honey is also the land of unparalleled opportunity. And let's go back now to what we said before. Authenticity works. Authentic content works. And you know what? After we saw what we saw with the videos, that only user-generated videos hit 50 million plus, we coined a phrase at the office, ordinary to extraordinary. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things in their homes. We even put it as a sign-up pop-up on the website, and it did a better job at making people members, at converting users. Embracing the chaos. Our home talkers are not ones with unlimited resources. Typical Americans, middle America, women 35 plus across the US. But instead of complaining about their life circumstances, they take what they have and they make life awesome with what they have. And thankfully, they have a supportive community around them on Hometalk that enables them to do so, to share their projects, get feedback, take the next steps, learn more, and grow, all in a social dynamic. And that is exactly the message that we're hoping to share here this evening. Whether we're here, whether we're thinking about being here, whether we're not sure where we want to be, let us not settle for ordinary. Let us all achieve extraordinary. Let us all ask ourselves what is unique about us, and how can we lead the most meaningful lives possible? How can we take our resources and make the lives of those around us better with it? Embracing the chaos, both personally and professionally. Being here in Israel, it's not easy. And oftentimes, all the times, we go through personal challenges. How can we take those and grow through them? How can we take those and become better through them? And then again, please, let's take note of the supportive community around us. To look out on a room like this evening, 250 people or so, 300 people that have come here to provide support to one another, to grow, to take a step forward. We're all in this together, leaving family, friends behind, not being on a traditional trajectory in our careers. Let's lean on each other through Nefesh B'Nefesh, other fantastic organizations. To achieve extraordinary, let us allow each other to be able to help us to do so. We have an unparalleled opportunity to be here in Israel. We have an unparalleled opportunity to lead extraordinary lives. Let us ensure that we're leading authentic lives, being true to ourselves, true to our missions, being in a place where we can truly achieve those goals. And with that, I wish us all an awesome life, a happy life, a mission-filled life, one in which we are truly happy achieving our individual purpose. Thank you.